listen to my wife. I'm gonna tell you what I'm watching. I'm watching something with Cap. I don't know. Look at this. I'm gonna just tell my wife. Don't ever think I ever have anything against you. I was already watching. Don't ever think I have anything against you. Any of my star majesty empresses of space, energy, gravity, light, star clusters, astrology, or our constellations, or sacred zodiacs, or planets, or moons, or suns, or Earth, or solar systems, galaxies, universe, or skies, light, and electricity, system, vibration, chemistry, refinement, nurturement, elements of nature, seasons. All of my wives, I'm gonna tell you just like this: education and confidence, courage, encouragement, intelligence, love, refinement, regard, strength, might, speed, and any of my wives, craft, cooking, habitation, love, harmony, sexual calm. Any of my wives regard martial arts, all levels of all physics. Any of my wives, any of the points of enlightenment, the real empresses, the real empresses, my real wives, all levels of space, all physics, higher, beyond highest quantum, mega, super, astrological, celestial, and celestial inner points of enlightenment of all. Listen, all jewel stones, the elements of all. Your inside out, your atmosphere. Let me tell my wife this. Listen, I'm just giving all around the board. I'm just saying everything. All socioeconomic education. Listen, let me just say it like this. I don't never have nothing against you. If you ever heard me speaking, it was really never against you. It was majority of the times it was the individuals within your natural habitation of your earth that was causing certain things. So if I ever tell you get rid of a disease, it's just like you saying I gotta get this disease out of me. Get rid of what's causing your stumbling of your physical reality. It's causing the deterioration or causing the pain, hurt, or cruel, or the uncomfortability of your anatomy that doesn't want you to go or surpass the situation if you can't get his way. That's something that's being spoiled a certain type of way, because I know the difference of what's going on in reality, but sometimes it might be something that's spoiling or causing complications or certain things in the physics. You got to cleanse it or clear it out. So sometimes you got to bypass it and just finish it a certain type of way for that you could go forward and be happy in your life. It's not nothing I have against you. When I speak of these things, it's the people that's causing these types of situations in your habitation that's not listening, that didn't do what they were supposed to do, that's causing the wrong conduct a certain type of way or the current. So you got to be able to get rid of those individuals that does things like that, because it's not nothing I'm telling you like you did something. It's a person that's trying to make you stumble, because the fact is their quality is more than them. And then they come up with excuses. If they can come up with excuses to manipulate you, that means they probably most likely already knew what they were doing. So be very careful in the situation, because if you got to cleanse yourself and get rid of what's causing your stumbling, it's not you that did something. It's what's causing the stumbling that's causing that interruption. Sometimes you got to be careful how you go out your way depending on individuals. Sometimes you just wait for a time of separation a certain type of way, and then hey, you remember this? Hard and stiff. You remember this? Jump around and you're about to count. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about all types of situations or difference in the physical reality. Now, if you have individuals doing certain things causing the wrong conduct or current, you gotta it's like, imagine going to a house as like an orgy party, and the next thing you know, they're in a family war or family feud. What caused the feud? The fumigation of distinct emotions of individuals not honoring the dignity of their privacy, right? So if they're sexing each other, it's just like, imagine a man waking up in a castle, going in his brother's room, sexing a girl. She didn't even wash her pussy and you sexed her. You don't know what your brother ate. You don't know what your brother did. You went and did that. She didn't even care about her own sacredcy at the point of the reason of refinement if she even opened her legs for you and the brother. That's a chick that doesn't care about her habitation. There's no kind of connection with this. Listen, there's no slothfulness in the physical reality when it comes to a person's sacredcy of their privacy, of the reason of their conscience, in their habitation of their heart, because it might hurt to see a point of caring, of endurance of a man or a feminine being going forward and somebody dishonoring or demoralizing, disgracing it. Because when it comes to the real upliftment in life, another person doesn't want to be spoke upon as carelessness or a form of like a floozy, like one doesn't care because of the natural sickness it caused. Because it's just like you can tell by the natural acts, even of the Kama Sutra or the sexual intentions at the time. So if you have a chick that doesn't care a certain type of way, you gotta get rid of those people that cause that type of conflict, because those are people that didn't care about another person's intentions. Nobody could be malicious to want to do something stupid like that. I don't care how long you've been. How long do you want to live if you don't care about your private? Listen, man, let me just tell you, if my Empress ever feel away, it's nothing I ever had against you in any type of way or form. I'm just going to tell you, is what's already causing the physical reality of the wrong type of etiquette or physical conduct that is to be level of physics for one's happiness, of one's reason of elegance or higher quality of life. So one has to know the difference. So if a person is causing a different type of emotion than the higher quality, and then you see me getting mad, I don't want to get excited to get you excited a certain type of way. You just have to know what's causing it and know how to handle it a certain type of way. One can be, because if you go to a point of sacredcy, you got to think about your own temperament. What is sacred to you a certain type of way for you to handle your own sacredcy? So if a person does something in the wrong in a sacredcy a certain type of way, what is that telling you in the physical reality that you have to handle? Because it's just like confined. You ever know what hurts a person's love? If when you confine to somebody and they do something opposite when they know they should have done what they were supposed to do. That makes you feel like such of emotion, a certain type of way. That makes a person feel such of emotion, a certain type of way that makes a person just wants to do beyond a certain type of situation when it comes to an individual, because a person knows how real a situation is in life. How could another person express themselves in a certain type of way to the natural habitation to know what is going on, certain type of way? Because a person says a person can't do certain things a certain type of way, and you don't want somebody to indulge and be viewing people a certain type of way when it comes to the physical reality. Because a person tells an individual, you never knew what another person's expectations was at the time also, because some people, they might not be on a level to want to know, depending on what caused them to want to know in the first place. So be very careful a certain type of way when it comes to natural habitation of other individuals trying to realize certain things. And I'm just telling you, love, wonderful of enlightenment when it comes to the reality. I just tell a person, be careful sometimes, because sometimes you gotta find out what's causing that. When you confide in somebody to correct you, you get with the things that you're supposed to get for yourself. It's just like going to work every day. You do a certain thing, a certain type of way for your comfortability through time. Because a person will wonder, at times you do certain things and we do this, a person naturally has a habitat. If you have somebody that's causing the deterioration of habitat, it's something else, and then you have to know how to handle it. And then I don't touch things, that she looks elegant, but my wife is better than that, more higher quality than that situation. So I don't deal with stuff like that. There's a difference. I'm not dealing with my son's ex-girlfriends that's just trying to manipulate the physical economic system. That's just trying to get, and then because of things that they already did. Yo, listen, if there was a cycle, if they couldn't entrust a person with a cycle, then they shouldn't, you don't come and make my life a certain type of way, because that means, what were you doing the first time when you were opening your legs up? What happened? Why would you open your legs if you couldn't trust a person when it came? I don't know what to tell you. It's just like a person that has new habitation that wants a new pussy that never did nothing or nothing wrong, and then they had a girlfriend, and because they were hurt a certain time when they didn't want to hurt their girlfriend. So why would you hurt the Empress new structure of a habitation if you didn't want to hurt your girlfriend? Then that means you didn't care about the Empress. So you were saying what you have is a certain type of way, so you have to go somewhere. That's an excuse. That means you wanted to murder the Empress. So that just shows in the mental or physical reality a person that tried to manipulate. So a person needs to go handle that type of situation. Get the fuck rid of it. But that's what I'm speaking about. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the stupid shit that's trying to cause complications with you. Animals, what? Wild emotions? A person, you ever had a person or a child in you thinking about wild emotions? Why they have to be animals to be kind of, what are they doing like that? What type of influence did they cause being wild emotions already, and then wondering why you have to save them? What did they how were they naturally that they didn't reach a higher level of receptiveness to change the situation, and then just having wild emotions? Some people say they keep fit for certain things, but there's other ways to go about it. Because a person gotta be elegant a certain type. You can't have an excuse to always want to connect with something that's gonna cause deterioration or a low acknowledgement. That doesn't make no sense. I'm a man of secrecy also, even when it comes to real intellect and real intricacy. But I'm not stupid a certain type. I would never do certain things because another person, they would just want to know when a person was doing something, and then they would just try to do fucked up. I'm not that type of person, so once I know something like that, I'm not going to do it, because the only way I'm going to do something, unless I know I'm being precise, and I'm not sure, I wouldn't even do certain things anymore, because it's too past these years to be doing certain things. Another person, I'm already on another level, I can do anything I want. Another person don't even know what the fuck I need. Me, Ralph, I can do anything. Another person don't need to know nothing about how I do or anything or whatever the situation. I'm just being real. Listen, man, my wife, think about what I'm saying. Not mad at you. I'm mad at what's inside of you causing your complications. That's what you got to know to filter and get rid of. The people that have, once you see, I'm the reason of your habitation. Once you identify, there's nothing, if you see people trying to do funny things like they don't want you to know that, those are the people you get rid of instantly, because sometimes those are people that's trying to cause it's like causing entrapment. If the Empress don't want to go speak to a person, and if I call and she comes to me, it's okay. But if another person calls and she doesn't come to the person, and then they wondering all day, and then they trying to cause a form of entrapment to get her there, to aggravate a situation to get her there, that's a form of entrapment. That's already letting you know how long are you going to let that danger continue without pick it up and then get rid of it. Because, I'm not speaking about a person, so if a person's calling the Empress and the Empress don't come to her, or the Empress will come to a man a certain time, and they get together and they try to cause a form of comfortability and entrapment in somebody's life, that means that's a cellular structure that never cared about his own habitation within the celestial earth. That's it. You just have to bye-bye that situation, because once that starts happening a certain type of way, that means somebody wasn't listening, and they don't understand what conduct is when it comes to honoring one individual, and the reason. It's like having a high education and taking advantage. You can take advantage of it. You just stay right there and don't worry about it. After a while, don't worry about it. Stay right there, because I'll be right back. And then just next thing you know, come here for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason. That's like an endanger. It's like telling a person that It's just like somebody trying to rob somebody, and then you have a key with $1 trillion, and you just hold this for a second, and then that person goes and do all type of things, and then you what? And then they say they don't expect what? Wait, stay right here, hold over there. I told you, why I give you for that? That was so you. Then you gotta go. What? And don't play with me when it comes to certain things. I'm a man of honesty and honor. It's 2018. Another person conduct. I have nothing. Babe. What I told you. I told you. I don't want to think about. Yeah, there's no manipulating the physical reality, and then a person already shows you a certain type of way. It's just like a chick having sex with men and then wondering, and like England. Imagine people that woke up in a castle having all type of wild sex in a castle, and then they wonder why a year later is a fucking all-out family feud and war, and then individuals killing each other. They done murdered each other, and then imagine the emotion of a person that just wanted money, that just kept on opening their legs because this wanted the empress power. And then the empress gets so tired, like, oh my god, man, that shit just tried to wear out my emotions. There's one little stupid shit wore out so much emotions. And then on top of it, she be like, all the type of things I'm supposed to have, that little stupid shit tried to wear out everybody's emotions so everybody couldn't have nothing at a time. And then you be like, once that happens in a castle and you have individuals that wearing out one little piece of pussy and then that shit finishes all their privacy, they don't need to know what any doctor look like that could fix them. Any doctor that could fix them, start hiding the doctors. Like, what? Wait a minute. If that one little thing could wear all that out, they didn't need no cure. They wasn't thinking about no cure. They don't need no cure after that. That's just future headache. You know what I'm saying? No. You just finish. Go away with that. Get the fuck out. What? It's like, yo, listen, man. Let me tell you something. Imagine some chick that is the cause the family feud of a stink pussy one way because she just what? Oh shit. I don't care how mad I am. I've never been mad at my penis. My penis is too wonderful of a feeling for that stink shit. Wow. You gotta think about shit like, what, my nigga? Oh my god. Some stupid shit that just wants to control a certain type of reality. Just to put, get the fuck out of here. Oh man, imagine that. It's just like a chick having a pussy and mad 100 niggas done pounded on it, and then the empress wondering what's causing the fucked up situation with her iron body. It wasn't that one chick. She wasn't the empress. What the fuck she worried about for? When the empress is jumping around and she's moving in her martial arts like wow, with fresh movement like wow, 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 what? Places that you wouldn't even believe you couldn't touch her. That stupid bitch don't have nothing to do with that. Get the fuck out of here. You just want to know, or you wanted to know everywhere, so get the fuck out of here, bitch. You wanted to, you all of a sudden you the empress. If you were the empress, you would have fucking been with the. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. With your boyfriend or something, get the fuck out of here. Even my daughter, I wouldn't want her pussy. She do something like that. What? You went somewhere else? Fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck out of here. Don't give a fuck about the reason of your mother's conscience, where it came from. Fuck out of here, you stupid bitch. Trying to spoil your mother's conscience? Fuck out of here. Fucking daughter come home, she's a murder your ass, bitch. Like, what? Where that bitch that was sleeping in your house? What? Bang, 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 bang. Bitch. For real. Another nigga is a difference. Yo, listen. Man, I'm breathing. I don't know what the fuck about what you talking about. Depending on the intentions at the time, because I didn't tell you go send anything forward a certain type of way. How you gonna sleep with a chicken and tell her to go on an adventure by herself? Or, hey, bro, you don't care what's happening to you, right? You all out there, right? Good for you, bro. Bye bye. My wife is a different. She could go outside herself and just look like ring, or just close her, just think about herself and just ring. Oh, okay. But you want to send some loose bitch outside to go somewhere all over the place? Oh, bye bye, bro. You got real wild pussy, alright. You like them two niggas that came to me when Lynn wasn't in the house. Two niggas came to me. I know where your wife is. I looked at that and said, yo, man. I don't know. At the time, I was just shocked at the time, like, wait a minute. Is my wife playing games with me? Or is this is this the beginning? Is this the beginning? Is this the beginning of the end? My wife wondered what was going on. I was already packing away. I was, oh wait, no. Oh. How many ways I have to look at that if somebody tells me that? I know where you. What? It's just the way it's said. To have an individual that comes in and says something like that, it's like I would naturally know where my wife is if I wanted to call her at a time. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's just like individuals that didn't want me to remember my wives. What were they gonna do to my wife's consciousness? Was she was gonna end up a baby or reconditioned with somebody else? So she was gonna have a whole astrological tree of stars sucking somebody else's dick. Niggas gonna this ain't the water. Wow, wow, wow. This is the water though. I'm just telling you when I'm looking at myself, I'm more than milk. I'm the reason why you could even have other milk of naturalness. So I am the water that you're looking for. But another nigga, he be in DC. This ain't the water. Listen, bro. I'm telling my wife, yo, listen, man. It's just like I used to think about that. Like, one individual shot me not to know my wife, so I shouldn't remember the reason of my family. Matter of fact, I shouldn't. Some niggas shot me and they were so stupid because they thought their mother was they thought their mother was shit or their mother was popping. And I said, what are you talking about? I said, your mom not Mary Poppins. Yo, don't be confused with H. Shaylee and Liv. And let me tell you something. Be careful of what you're doing because I used to say, like, yo, listen, man. If your mother is gonna be stupid to get rid of the reason of her consciousness or the people that got together that told me to go make your mother if they got a continuance of love, then your mother don't. It's like if you thought H. Shaylee and Liv knew where they came from, they didn't know shit about nothing. They don't even know what even came before what they thought they knew. So if they try to find out, then you gotta be stupid because they ain't never gonna know because they were never supposed to know. You just had people looking at them like yo, you ended your consciousness, yo, you drug stink, stupid, cracking, jewel bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You gotta think about listen, man. You gotta think about what these. Oh my God. Oh man. And it's like, you had people that tried to shoot me if I couldn't remember who they were already. And like, it's just like, they were just gonna walk around listen, during the times of the Flintstones, right? Before the Flintstones, I made the first wheel. I was just showing you the early start a certain type of way. Another person said, why is this? Boom, boom. Yo, man, let me tell you, man, it's just like, you just watch stupid people that didn't even want to know themselves. I said, damn, the drugs must have went real far. You're like, what are you talking about? You know, I smoked weed before, but hey, you know, there was a person that put angel dust in my weed one time, right? And we ended up having a fight right after that because I had to wait till I came fully to. I went right to that individual, homeboy. What you just put in my shit, my nigga. Bang, 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 bang. For real, my nigga. You think it's a joke? Yo, my girl sat there. She's like, let's go home. I said, hold on. I sat right in front of the school with her. She was like, yo, let's go home. I just sat there in front of the school. Everybody's mad young people wasn't even expecting that. She was like, let's go home. I was like, yo, we're gonna go home, all right, hold up. Sat there for like a half an hour. As soon as I cleared out, I was like, oh, here we go. Yo, wait, yo, homeboy, yo, listen, what you put in my weed, my nigga? Boom, 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 boom. Yo, my nigga, that was it. Nigga didn't even know I have mad wives all through like, and nigga yo, listen, my nigga that made me feel like I was like, oh man. My girl was like, yo, come on, let's go home. I said, no, babe, we chilling right here right now. I'm not moving nowhere from right here because as soon as I feel better, babe, what I'm about to do to that. Yo, my nigga, a person tried to, yo, listen, I don't know what that person did. We're going to get to know me woozy. They were going to be real woozy after soon as they did the wrong conduct. Finished. Nigga was sitting there, nigga, he was laughing with his homeboy and shit. I just walked up to nigga, yo, someone, you put my, yo, my girl was like, oh, shit, yo, you're a real nigga. She was like, wow. Then, me and Joe Judah had a fight after that, right in the store. Came, yo, man, this is that. Like, yo, don't touch me again. I said, girl, I said, yo, listen, man, watch it. We went outside. Everybody could have said, like, what this nigga? Wow. Wow. And I love the nigga, but the nigga was wondering what was wrong with him. The nigga came to me, yo, man, this your girl? Nigga came to me, started hitting me. I'm looking at the nigga like the nigga want to get active, like something was wrong with him. I said, look at this nigga. This nigga feel like he blacked out a certain type of way, coming putting hands on me, and then I done handled the nigga already. Or was he telling me he was the emotions of the reason of the hit a certain type of way that he tried to hit back? I said, I don't know what weed that nigga already sold the nigga. And then he's wondering what's fucking up his chemistry. He's trying to figure out the pattern of his flurry at the time. Like, yo, man, what's going on? So that then me and him go blow for blow. And he thinking, yo, what the fuck? This nigga reading me. Whoa, wait a minute. And I'm like, yo, I don't know. That must have been a setup to fuck his life up right there. and I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's a lot right there, bro. I don't know what we did sold you that time. Your 40th, your Hubbard homeboys, good for you, bro. Good for you, bro. Your Hubbard homeboys fixed you real good, homeboy. And for nothing. I didn't even know nothing about it. It was just like another person was just eliminating niggas that thought they knew something a certain type of way that they didn't know a certain type of way at the time. What? And then I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, in time, I hope he's not moving a certain type of way because, yo, it was so real, my nigga. The nigga hit me and almost killed himself. It's like, when he hit me, I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, this nigga really killed himself in the paradigm. I'm the real paradigm, my homie. Yeah, my nigga, another nigga killed himself when he did that shit, my nigga. He didn't even realize what he did at the time. I'm like, yo, the nigga probably gonna wonder why he's black. Whoops, there it is. Wow. All because his homeboys were just wanted some. And on top of it, his homeboys trying to fuck up my love between me and an Ixa. Oh, matter of fact, I don't even want to speak. Yo, that's enough for speaking before. Yo, listen. Good for you, bro. Good for you. And guess what? I meant to tell you this. I'm the real Shiloh, the real Buddha, the real Melchizedek, and the reason of the lion poor. And I meant to tell you this. If you were speaking about the Lion of Judah, my nigga, I'm the reason of the dignity. Because this nigga right here is my motherfucking real child, nigga. I'm in paradigm recovering. This is my real fucking child, nigga. And then the Lion of Judah. You done fucked yourself and then you wondering why you black in the paradigm. Good for you, homeboy. Bye-bye. Oh, man.